we discussed about the inheritance. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the Mendel's experiments or Mendel's laws. So, as you know, the inheritance means mango plant gives rise to only mango plant. The neem seeds develop into neem plants only. Elephant, okay, gives birth to baby elephant. Like that, human beings only delivers human beings. This is the inheritance. Okay, let us discuss how this inheritance or how these characters are passed from parents to their offsprings by studying these Mendel experiments. So, in NEET point of view, we have to discuss thoroughly the two important Mendel experiments, which are, the first one is monohybrid cross, okay, or inheritance of single gene. This is a monohybrid cross. The second experiment is dihybrid cross. So, it is inheritance of two genes. Okay, we will discuss later this dihybrid cross. First, let us take the monohybrid cross. So, in monohybrid cross is also explained as hybridization between, okay, two plants with a contrasting characters of one pair or one pair of contrasting characters. For example, Mendel crossed one tall plant with one dwarf plant. One is a male and one is the female plant. Tall plant is considered actually taken tall, okay, female plant crossed with the male dwarf plant. Then what will happen? So, when you cross, these are the two called as P generation or parental generation or parents. Then what will happen? When you cross the two parents, tall plant with dwarf plant, then you will get a generation known as F1 generation. Means first filial generation. This is also called as first filial generation, which is also called as F1 generation. So, what Mendel observed in this F1 observation, very surprisingly, all F1 plants are tall plants. That means only one of the parental character is expressed in F1 generation, the other parental character is, okay, not shown in F1 generation. That is a surprising observation, okay, made by Mendel. Next, these F1 plants are allowed for self-pollination, not cross-pollination. Listen to me carefully. F1 plants are undergone self-pollination. Then Mendel got another generation that is known as F2 generation. In this F2 generation, Another interesting phenomenon that was observed, so some plants are tall plants, some plants are dwarf plants. So we need to understand here. So the parental character, that is the dwarf character, again appeared in F2 generation but not in F1 generation. By observing these results, the Mendel came to one conclusion. So from parents to offsprings, there is a one character, one thing, that is something that is passed from parents to their offsprings, without changing. This something actually called by Mendel as factor, means these somethings which are mainly causing the transferring of characters from one generation to other generation carried out by factors. So the factors of units of inheritance. So nowadays what we are calling these factors as genes. Let us understand the gene. What is a gene? So already you know this is a basic unit of heredity and defined as a the something which is mainly causing the transferring of characters passed from one generation to other generation, that is gene, or which is responsible for the expression of one character, that is gene. Now let us see the genes represented by symbols, or Mendel used some symbols to denote genes. So here tall character is caused by one gene, the dwarf character is caused by another gene. So these two genes responsible for the expression of one character, that is height of the plant. So these two, tall and dwarf, are contrasting pairs. So the gene is defined as the mainly which is expressed to mainly contrasting characters. So you can come to one conclusion. So gene is appeared or exist in two forms. These two forms of same gene are called as alleles or allelic forms of a gene. So alleles are nothing but two different forms of a gene. These are generally present in homologous chromosomes, alleles. So if we use the symbols capital T for tall, small t for dwarf, then T and T are alleles for a gene which is responsible for the character of a plant height or height character. So now let us see the what are the homozygous and what are the heterozygous, and what is the phenotype and what is the genotype. So in Mendel experiments in monohybrid cross, the parents or the P generation female tall plant is crossed with the male dwarf plants. So, by considering the alphabetical symbols, okay, of the tall, then you can write capital T and capital T, small t and small t. These are the two parents or parental types. So, the two alleles are same in homozygous tall plant. Small t, these are the two alleles, okay, same in homozygous, okay, dwarf plants. So, if the two alleles are same, that condition is called as homozygous condition. So, already I explained in first class. So, parents should be homozygous or true breeding lines, that is the meaning of homozygous. So, if the two alleles are same, then that condition is said to be homozygous. Now, what will happen during the, okay, cross pollination? You can get gametes by, okay, meiosis or reduction division. These gametes are only one type of gametes are produced from tall plant. Okay, in the same way, dwarf plants also produces only one type of gametes. So, when these two gametes are fused, we can get F1 plants or F1 generation or first filial generation. So, this, okay, symbol is TT, capital T, small t. So, here all F1 plants are tall plants. Physically they appear as tall plants, but if you observe the alleles of, okay, F1 plants, capital T and small t. So, this condition is called as heterozygous. So, if two alleles are different for one character or one gene, that condition is called as heterozygous. So, all F1 plants are heterozygous and they appear or physically they are all tall plants. So, that means here you need to understand, so phenotype and genotype. Phenotype means all F1 plants are appearing tall plants, that is the phenotypes. The physical appearance of an organism is called as phenotype. Next, the genotype means how these alleles are, okay, inside an organism, means the genetic makeup of an organism, okay, is explained under genotype. We will clearly know about this phenotypic and genotypic, okay, nature in next generation. Then how do you get F2 generation, next generation? Very simple, these F1 plants all are undergone self pollination. Then you will get F2 plants. These F2 plants, okay, are two types, means 1/4 of the plants are, okay, capital T, 1/2 of the plants are capital T, small t, 1/4 of the plants are small t, small t. How is it possible? Okay, to understand this concept, okay, there is another way, okay, I will explain that.